Hi, welcome to Tyrant. My name is Tyree Sally.
And I'm Brandt Campbell. Hello.
Today is June 2nd, 2017. We want y'all to invite y'all to, join us on this Tyrant. That's the name of our show.
Which you know if you clicked on it.
Right. And, a lot has happened over the last, couple of days, weeks, months. Well, how long been? Like weeks, really, with us?
Yeah, it's been about six weeks maybe.
6 weeks. A lot's been happening. Well, let me get my basketball rant.
Okay, here we go.
Out the way.
Yep, knew it was coming.
Last night.
Oh,
and my girlfriend and my friends, Brandt Campbell across from me, don't understand the significance of what's going on in basketball today. The NBA finals started. It's the third time that these two teams ever in NBA history has met to play in the NBA finals. The Golden State Warriors and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Golden State Warriors, very tough team, have I think 3 NBA All-Stars. Really should have 4. They have 2 MVPs on the team from previous years. They have a defensive player of the league in Draymond Green. They have so much talent that's over there, and they're young. I think the oldest player, if I'm correct, is Steph Curry, who is 29 years old. Everybody else is either 28, 27 years old. But then you got Cleveland Cavaliers with LeBron James, Kyrie, Clay, Tristan Thompson, and Kevin Love. I mean, that's a stellar team in itself. You know what I'm saying? J.R. Smith, a couple other guys. But this is the first time in NBA history where 2 teams have met 3 times. The first time in NBA history that LeBron James, the king of Akron, born December 30th, 1984.
Not relevant.
Very relevant. Okay? He went to 7 straight NBA finals with 2 different teams. I believe that this is his 8th NBA finals. So if he does win his NBA finals, he'll be 4 for 4 as far as wins and loss. If he lose, he'll be 3 for 5. So there's a lot that's going on. He just broke Jordan's record, last game that he played when he played the Celtics.
What record?
Michael Jordan's league scorer in the playoffs. He broke that record.
How many playoffs was Jordan in?
Jordan went to 6 straight NBA finals. I think he's been to 10. I think he's been to 10 total playoffs. But he's been to 6 NBA straight titles and went 6 MVP titles as well.
Damn.
Never been done. Never been recreated. LeBron can't even say that. So there's a lot that's going on.
So Jordan's still the king.
Jordan, I don't know. Tom Brady.
Well, that's a different sport, Ty. I'm talking about
It's
basketball.
basketball. LeBron.
What? I thought you were just saying that even he can't match what Jordan
I say this because the accolades that Jordan has, what makes Jordan so Jordan-esque is his sneakers, him being in Hanes commercials.
I mean, yeah, his branding is great, but you just said that he's got more.
But he's not the better athlete. Statistically, LeBron James beat him in a lot of other statistical categories. By far. Rings, yes.
I mean,
but none.
Isn't that all that really counts is
That's
rings and MVPs?
Okay, then if you want to say that, then, and I'm just going to go side with football, Tom Brady isn't the greatest then.
Then who's the greatest?
The greatest would have to, no, he's tied with the greatest. Joe Theismann. Theismann, I think he has 5 championship rings.
So Tom just has to get one more.
He just has, but he's not the greatest. You know what I'm saying?
But
it's the same thing with LeBron James.
Greatest.
It's the same thing with LeBron James.
Are you saying they're tied?
And no, I'm saying that LeBron beat Jordan.
But not in rings and MVPs, which are the only things that really matter.
But Jordan only took one team to the NBA Finals,
yeah, but he did.
Which is the Chicago Bulls.
But he did 6
LeBron
times in a
took
row.
2.
Yeah, that's
2.
impressive.
The Miami Heat and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
That is impressive. But
And he's been there 7 times.
Just because Jordan didn't switch teams halfway through his career doesn't mean he's not as good as LeBron.
And he played the most minutes. He also took fewer shots than Jordan in the playoffs, 118. What other statistic I give to you?
Why is that better, that he took fewer shots?
Okay. Jordan played, if I remember, because he got drafted in 84. The same time LeBron James was being made. The brilliance. But anyway, he got drafted in 84. He played until about 2002, somewhere around there, 2003.
Mm-hmm.
So he played maybe 16, 17 years, somewhere in that ballpark. LeBron James in his 14th season at age 32. Jordan retired at 38. He took a year off. So when he was 36, he
did some baseball.
Yeah, he did some baseball. He did some baseball. Did a lot of gambling.
He tried.
But he tried. But the point is, the stretch in their careers, and if you look at them right now at 32, LeBron is killing Jordan in every statistical category. Assists, blocks, rebounds. So if LeBron played until he's 38, so he got another, 6 more years? Okay, he's 32 right now?
Yeah.
He got another 6 more years.
Potentially.
He is going to surpass Jordan.
Okay, going to.
But he is. He already has.
You're saying that he is a better player than Jordan was.
Yes.
But he doesn't have the proof that he's better than Jordan yet.
Okay.
Once he has that proof, then
so
he will be
it's almost
better.
like I already passed you in the lap. Okay, I already lapped you.
Yeah, but the race.
Hold on, the race is still going, but I've already lapped you. So I just have to finish the race in order for me to win.
Yes, yes, you do. You still
But
have
I've
to
already
finish the
lapped
race.
you.
It doesn't matter. You still have to finish the race. You could fall down right at the very end.
So once LeBron retires, and let's just say he has the 4 rings. Let's just say he has the four rings.
Then Michael Jordan would definitively be a better player because he would still have more rings.
But statistically,
it doesn't matter about statistics.
That's almost like saying Tony Gonzalez.
Yo, the whole point of the NBA Finals is to find out which team is better, which team has the better players.
You can't look. Jordan had Scottie Pippen. Jordan had Steve Kerr. Jordan had all these other guys around him to make him great.
Yeah, doesn't LeBron have a bunch of people now too?
I mean, he did, but then you got to think about the talent at which LeBron is playing in. LeBron is playing in a league that is full of threes. Everybody can make a three. LeBron is playing against a league that is faster.
Right, but that's what's wrong with basketball nowadays. Like in the past, you had to play your strengths, and some people needed to go in, and some people needed to stay out, and some people were fast, and some people were good at defense. But now it's just fucking hit a three. You do this, just hit a three. Just fucking.
But I mean,
three.
but it's fascinating to see that there are more shots today being taken from the 3-point line than there have ever been in NBA history. The three.
That's not interesting.
That is interesting because it says
that makes it less interesting.
Does it though?
All they're doing is running up to the 3-point line.
Not only are they shooting at the 3, which is 15 feet from the goal.
Yeah,
they're shooting beyond that arc.
I get that.
22, 30 feet.
That's not what makes basketball interesting. What makes basketball interesting is when you're in the paint, when you're scrapping around.
But no one does that anymore.
Exactly. That's why that shit sucks now.
No, because okay. What's harder to guard? Somebody's in the paint where you have a whole bunch of bodies, or
that's
a
easier
one-on-one
to guard,
match,
harder to shoot.
or a one-on-one match.
That's why all these
where I gotta shoot over you. Which one's harder?
Every game ends up being 120, 140 fucking points because they're just hitting threes.
But you gotta stop the three.
That's not interesting.
I can't help that I can jump higher than you. I can't help that I got a better shot than you.
Who's better at shooting threes? That's not basketball.
That is basketball.
That's not basketball.
That is basketball.
That's a fucking child's game.
No.
Let's just sit at the 3-point line and see who can make the most.
Okay, if that's the case, then why are 3-point lines there?
I don't know the history of the 3-point line.
Why are the
I know there is a
3-point
line history that
if that's the case,
it was created at one point.
Because if that's the case,
and maybe it
then everything inside that,
maybe it shouldn't have been.
Everything within that half court should just be 2. Would that be an interesting game? No, because here's the thing. I can shoot the 2 from the 3-point line and just be 2. I can shoot the 2 within the paint and it'll be 2. The game is close. It's only 2 points off. 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
I shoot a 2. Now we're in overtime. Again, we're in overtime now. Still 2. I just need 2 points to come up on you. And it just keeps going. So you put that 3-point line there. We're down 2. It's tied up. It is tied up.
I mean, yeah, maybe that does make it a little more interesting, but I'm saying that what it has turned basketball into is just a bunch of guys shooting threes.
It turned basketball into what it should have been, what it was going to be anyway, because you have a lot of bigs. You don't have that many bigs anymore. A lot of people are now bigger and slimmer. They're getting stronger. LeBron James is the first guy to play all 5 positions. 5.
Good for him.
5.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that everybody's become homogenous now. It's just
that's an athlete.
There's no specialization in there used to be like you had
There
a,
is
you had a short,
specialization.
fast guy, you had a tall big guy.
But
And now it's everybody's just the
okay,
same.
Okay. I'm gonna equate this to football because this football and basketball, as far as their positions go, changed drastically.
But football's a good example because that's one where you actually need like a big sturdy guy up front and then small
for the
guys
longest
on the sides.
The offensive linemen, and for the longest the defensive side, the defensive line, the D ends, the D tackles, those guys have been fat, just big, just fat.
Yeah.
The quarterback would stay in the pocket and throw the ball.
And they
it's almost like you just had to block, right? But then you had backs. You have some backs that are slow. You have some backs that are fast. Okay? Your offense is going to cater to whatever the strength of that team is. Now, you have a good quarterback with a good receiver and a good running back, then that's great. That's all good and dandy. Your offensive line will accommodate to that. But if you have a speedy back who can get to the line of scrimmage quick as nails, your offensive lineman going to have to move their feet. Your offensive lineman going to have to slim down and start pushing that hole, moving away for that hole to be created. Back in the day, they just push. Now you get push and turn. Now the defensive lineman is like, okay, hold up. The offensive lineman getting slim. It's time for me to get slim. The NFL is better because now you have quarterbacks who are like, I can't stay in this pocket no more because the D ends are fast. They're coming off the line. If I stay in this pocket, I'm going to get sacked. So that's why you have guys like Russell Wilson. You had Steve McNairs. You had Donovan McNabbs. You had Trevor Siemian. You have these black quarterbacks, the Michael Vicks, these black quarterbacks, and some of the white quarterbacks are pretty fast on their feet too. But you have more quarterbacks that are changing to that dynamic because they know I don't want to get sacked.
Right,
Same thing with basketball.
What I'm saying is how does that look down the long view? Like, what is that going to turn football into? Is it just going to turn into just a running game? Like,
no,
that's all they're going to do now is just run the ball only, or like quick little pitches?
Okay, let me.
I like it when they can sit in the pocket for a while and like make some stuff happen, get some Hail Marys in there.
Let's put it this way. Jerry Rice. We all know who Jerry Rice is. He played for the San Francisco 49ers. Probably, arguably, the best receiver in football. Slim. He had a slender build, but he was fast. He was very fast on his feet. And he had the hands of God because he could catch from anywhere. Okay? You have another guy in the league right now who, if he continues going down his route, Odell Beckham Jr. Odell Beckham is small. He has the same stature like a Deshaun Jackson. Or even like a, what's the man's name?
I most definitely don't know.
I'm just gonna put Antonio Brown.
Okay.
He has a stature like that, but then you got people like Julio Jones, who have muscle. It depends on what the team needs. I like the speed of where the game is because it makes it exciting. It makes the pace of the game go faster. I don't want a long, drawn-out 3-hour game. I want a fast-paced game because here's the thing: guys today are stronger and faster. Guys of the past were just stronger.
Right.
You didn't have too many positions being fast. So that is almost like the NBA. People now aren't being big, they're being smaller. But then you have a freak of nature like LeBron James who can play all 5 positions, don't matter if he's a strong guy.
I'm saying it's not impressive that he can play all 5 positions when all the players are becoming more homogenous.
Okay. I would say Tim Duncan, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm just talking about the last guys in the last 10, 15 years. Dirk Nowitzki.
What about him?
These are your bigs. Your bigs.
Okay.
I'm talking about your big, solid guys that I'm thinking off the top of my head.
Like the tallest?
No, just in size.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Big
tall,
big
size, yeah.
Okay.
Because with height, you got that size too. You can get that size on you. Paul Gasol, he's a little bit taller, linkier. These guys that I just named, those are the guys you're talking about. But guys aren't like that now. Guys are more like trying to be like the LeBron James. Because I would love to have an athletic center in that paint that can take on a power forward or a guard or somebody like that.
Mm-hmm.
I want somebody that can take on that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, no, I get that. That makes a lot of sense.
So the speed of the game it goes better. I have no problem with it. You might, because you are in the past.
Maybe that's what it is. Is that the game has evolved, and I've just been watching cartoons and not watching sports.
I don't know, man. I have a passion for a couple things. One, comic books, movies, and sports.
Mm-hmm.
Things about sports. And I always try to wonder, why don't people like sports, or why don't people understand sports?
All right, here's the thing. I'll tell you exactly why, because I've thought about this good, long, and hard. The reason why a lot of people don't get sports is because they don't matter. And when I say they don't matter, I mean the fact that it's just completely a game and that literally the outcome of it does not affect the worldview, really, how the universe is going to keep turning. It can seem pointless to some.
Okay. I see sports as figuring out who is great in that sport.
Right.
Who is the most dynamic.
That is the point of sports, sure. But what is the point of that? What is the point of being the best hockey player?
He's
what is
an
the
athletic
point of
person.
being the fastest runner?
He's the fastest guy.
Yeah, I mean it's cool and it's a nice little
it's
title
hard.
to
Okay,
have,
it's hard
but
for me.
It doesn't change the world.
Here's the thing, it changes the perception of that sport, because for years, let's just put it this way, okay, we had gladiators from like the medieval times who just killed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was entertaining,
Okay,
and the best one was the one that stayed alive.
Whatever. But they were entertaining, and it mattered because you need those people.
That was life and death.
Life and death,
mattered.
but you also
But
need
it still didn't really matter.
But those gladiators sometimes became your generals, sometimes became, people within the army. Today, our gladiators are football players, basketball players, baseball players, people like that.
Yeah, but they don't go join the army. They don't fucking go
here's the
do
thing.
anything.
When you're a kid, okay, and you are in a sport, and I haven't played Little League football or soccer or any of those sports. I didn't start playing football until high school, but I was always interested in it. You know what I'm saying? Always interested in the sport because of these guys that are out there. You watch them every Sunday or every Monday or whatever time your game comes on. They go out there and they put their all into it. You know what I'm saying? To win a game. But also, when you grow up, you learn, damn, these people are making a lot of money. But sports have become a part of the American culture. That's just where it is. It's what we idolize. It's what we see.
I mean, that's a big part of it. It's either that or like celebrity.
But it's a big part because
stuff.
For the longest time, then you have these celebrities, these baseball players, football players become celebrities. So now they're in that realm of the actors, the producers,
oh yeah, there's definitely some crossovers,
rappers,
for sure.
Right. So they have more influence. So now you have a guy. The only one guy I have to say, two guys really: Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods.
Well, Jordan was in Space Jam, but what did
Jordan
Tiger Woods do?
had Jordans. Jordans made lots of money off of Jordans.
Mm-hmm.
Jordans then went to get involved with some NBA teams. I can't remember what team he bought, but he has an NBA team. Jordan then goes on to be in Hanes.
Okay, so he made a lot of money and he was able to do some stuff with that money.
But he influenced a lot of people.
But he could have done that doing any other thing.
But when you have a talent like the way he did, if I'm an artist, I'm not going to become a computer science. I'm going to go do that art. If I'm a computer scientist,
so
I'm not going to be a
athletes
fireman.
Are artists? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that he had a talent. He had an ability that he worked on. He practiced for years. This guy been doing basketball since middle school, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little bit. He been doing it for years. Perfected that craft. That's almost like if you were a kid, right, and your parents wanted you to become president. Okay, that's what you're gonna do for life. That's what you're gonna be remembered as, the president.
Mm-hmm.
You've been studying your history. You've been studying your laws. You've been studying all these things, the amendments, all these things since you were young until you became 35. Now time for you to shine. You have the ability to now become president. You worked on it. You become senator, congressman, right? It's the same thing. Jordan, little league.
Practiced real hard, worked
Practiced
his way
real
up.
hard, worked his way up, and went to the NBA. One of the highest paid places to go.
And I get that, and that's cool, and that's good for him.
And here's what sports do. There's a legacy. They have this thing called the Hall of Fame. Okay, every sports has it. Baseball has it. Football. Every sports has it.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the people that were so great at their position, or were a great all-around player, that they were recognized for the things they have done. Then you have people who eclipse them, because the time is different, things are different, just like you have your presidents. George Washington probably wasn't the best president, but he was number one.
He was number one. He's on
You
the
know what I'm
quarter.
saying? Abraham Lincoln wasn't the best president, but he was remembered. Barack Obama probably go down as remembered. The point I'm trying to make is they influence the minds of others, okay? These sports players influence the minds of the young.
Okay, here's the thing, though. I get that, and that's awesome, and people, when they do stuff, that they influence people that watch them do the thing that they're doing, that's cool. But when George Washington was president and Abraham Lincoln was president, they actually also did stuff like abolish slavery and like
to human
create America, and that is way more important than putting a fucking ball in a
Okay,
hoop.
let's just put it this way, and I'm not saying that some do and some don't. I don't know who does it, so I'm not even gonna speak on that. But I'm sure that some of these guys with these monies probably give away some, maybe not a lot, but some. The president, these guys that you were talking about, the president, that's their job. They have to do certain areas. If slavery is a problem, your job is to try to eradicate it.
Right. But
I can't be a baseball player.
The only reason that these basketball players are making any money is because of people like you.
People that are fans of the game.
Yeah.
I enjoy the NBA. I'm not spending my money.
But
okay.
we need laws. We need
We
lawmakers.
do.
These
But
are
we also
necessities.
need-
We
but we
don't
also
need
need
basketball
entertainment.
players. We do need entertainment.
Because here's
sure.
the thing. Okay.
And I wouldn't even say that we need entertainment. We just want entertainment.
Okay.
Once
let's
we
just put
got
it
to a
this way.
certain point, we go
Then
past
what's the point
needs
of
and
having
wants.
singers? Okay, let's just put all away the athletic and the creativity departments. Let's just throw it away.
Yeah, all the
Ain't no
unnecessary
point.
stuff.
Ain't no point.
Mm-hmm.
How you where is the joy that comes out of life?
I mean, you can find joy in
Because
whatever.
it looks like to me, when you look at all the other countries that don't have a football team like we do, they don't have a baseball team like, because everybody come to America to play these sports. Why did they come to this? Why did they come to this country just to play this sport?
Well, what about all the
I don't
countries that
understand.
play soccer?
If it's not, so then soccer is the biggest sport.
Yeah, soccer is
is
the biggest world
biggest
sport for sure.
But I'll tell you this: there's more people coming to play baseball. There's more people to come play football, and there's a lot of Europeans that come to play. Because Europeans have the NBA now. They have their own little NBA.
Because soccer is hard to get
But they
into
come to
because
the United
everybody
States
plays
to go
fucking
play that.
soccer now because
And
they
there's
want to
some
make
soccer
some money.
players now coming to the United States.
People just play soccer
So-
because they want to make
so
money.
hold on.
Same reason
So
people
hold on.
try and become rappers and all this other bullshit. It's just to try and make some money.
It's for the craft. You can't say that when I see a Eminem or a person who's really into their craft. Like you said, you do have some people who just trying to get that quick
Yeah.
dollar.
What about like Miley Cyrus, who's just
Quick
like
dollar.
her
she
dad
would-
did it.
okay.
Oh, I can do this and make some money.
It's not even, she had to get a brand. People had to like her regardless. I had to sing that song.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I mean, yeah, Daddy, he was famous, but I had to sing that song. You got like this song for me to get the money I need to make, regardless.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't sing a song, I get no money. Let's be 1,100% honest.
Yeah.
She's an okay actress, but if I don't make no song, I'm not getting no money.
That's kinda how it
Her
goes.
money maker was her songs, her music, her tirades.
But she didn't do it like really like for the love of the music.
She did it at first, but
and,
then
and
she
she
went
could
on
have
to
like
this.
fallen back on her dad if it hadn't worked out. Like some
But-
people
but-
do it as
But
their
hold on,
last
hold on,
effort.
though. Miley Cyrus did fall. Oh yeah,
When?
when she went, ever since she went from country, because that's when she started. Now let's not get it twisted. She was like she was like second tier to Taylor Swift within that realm of country music. Taylor Swift then tried to go to pop. She was like, ooh, Taylor Swift did it, so I can do it. But she went a different route. She was like, no, fuck pop, let's go to rap. So she tried to be in that culture.
Mm-hmm.
that culture did not like that. Okay, we tolerated it for a minute. It was cool for a little minute.
Yeah,
but
what was
we
that
didn't
one she
like
had
it.
about like the?
We didn't like it. So
James
now,
or
not
whatever.
only did you make yourself look like a fool, and your branding just was horrible on that end, you've got all about these other people that you had.
Well, because I mean, she started out as a kid TV star.
TV star.
On a kids show, and then she like went into
Then she went to go-
country.
she was
And I
into
mean, like
country,
she
I'm
was still nice and
saying.
wholesome. But then when she got older, she went into rap and was
Rap.
like smoking weed and shaking her ass on these music videos.
That's what I'm saying.
But I mean, people
She
grow
fell,
up and they change.
But she fell. All right, y'all. Well, we're wrapping it up. And we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace.